Welcome to Goss TV. I'm Ali Ryan, the editor here at Goss.ie, and I'm here with Lisa McLaughlin, our deputy editor. We're talking through today's top stories, guys. We have to start off with Xpose. We've exclusively got the viewership figures in for all the guests they've had on recently. They've had some amazing guest hosts: Suzanne Jackson, Pip O'Connor, Jodie Albert. Who did the best?
Jodie Albert. Now, obviously, you know, she is the wife of Cian Egan as well, and she obviously in her own right was in Hollyoaks before and in Wonderland, so she does have her own little following. But yeah, she was
good fan base.
Strong fan base, so she ended up having quite the high figures amongst all of them.
Yeah, she got over 101,000 people tuning in, so normally on average Xpose bring her in 79,000, so between herself and also Suzanne Jackson, she brought in just under 100,000.
Major blogger in Ireland, obviously.
Yeah, so huge fan base. They both brought up about 20,000, so it's a really big deal. And there's rumours at the moment of kind of what's going to happen now. Are they going to cancel Xpose at some point? Are they going to bring in new people? There's all these revamps happening.
Yeah, because they keep on saying that they want to revamp the show in 2016, but they did though sit down with everyone and say that their jobs are safe. So that does put out there that it isn't going anywhere, but with the latest figures, it does put it in a little bit of limbo.
Would you miss Xpose if it was gone?
I actually do enjoy it when I do watch it, because they do have good segments on it and all.
And the girls are lovely, presenters.
Oh come on, we love the girl.
Them,
we love all the girls. And Peter as well. Everyone knows. We won't forget about Peter. But we do have to also, I suppose, think that it has been on for so many years now that maybe the revamp,
just a change,
just a little bit of a shake up. Maybe that's what it needed. And these the new guest hosts have definitely given that as well. There's a little insight into what could happen. Yeah.
Keeping with change, it was really sad to hear that Hozier was saying his next gig is like one of the last ones in Ireland for ages.
I know, he announced it on this morning's Breakfast Republic on 2FM and said that the 2FM Christmas Ball is going to be his last performance in Ireland.
Thankfully we'll be there. Well, you'll be there to catch it.
I'll be like, hey.
But what's the story? Why is he taking this break? Is it just to write? Like, I think his fans are kind of like, what's happening?
Do you know, in saying that though, this is his last gig in Ireland, but he is going to be touring around the UK and Europe up until March. After that though, he has said he doesn't want a lot of time to actually just feel what's going on in his life at the moment and then write about those experiences. He doesn't want to be pushed, and I don't think he's that kind of man that will rush into another album. So
we're going to miss him though.
We're totally going to miss him.
And he's had a string of nominations and awards, and he's had a really good year, so he deserves a break.
He deserves to savour it, does he not?
I wonder, is he going to go around the country with Niall Horan in their camper van? It's Niall's hiatus. That's what he's doing. He's going around the country, driving around the place, having the crack. And he said he's going to bring Owen McDermott, so Owen, Hozier and Niall.
Oh, the lads! Look at that! Lads trip. Boys on tour.
I love it. Keeping with Boys Zone. I totally went into that.
I like the segment.
Yeah.
Like
Keith
the segment.
Duffy. It's a possibility that he might be going back to Coronation Street.
Yeah, there are rumours flying that Kieran will be back on the cobbles.
And what do you think of this? Like, he said at the time, I remember interviewing, he said the reason he took a break back from Coronation Street is he wanted to spend time with his family, but I think he's done that for the last few years and everyone's kind of grown up, but I think he could manage going back and forth to Manchester now.
I definitely think, yeah, like you said, the kids are older and he's more settled, and I think though he's a bit more confident in his acting as well.
Yeah, like he's done a lot more things now.
Yeah, obviously he's in John McKean's play at the moment and everything like that, so yeah, I think his confidence is there, and I think everyone wants to see Keith back. Oh, wouldn't you like to see him there?
Buddy, yeah.
Putting a pint of the Rovers return, couldn't you see it?
And be sure to be a scandalous storyline if he makes a big return.
I know, it actually would be, so yeah. We'll have to watch this space.
We'll have to wait. Keeping with actors then, Jack Rayner, some amazing news. He's obviously had Transformers, Glass, and amazing Macbeth. He's done amazing things.
It's been now
he's tipped for a Star Wars spin-off.
Yeah, apparently he's in the running for Han Solo's little spin-off adventure.
Playing Han Solo, a young Han Solo.
I could see him. He looks like a young Harrison Ford, doesn't he?
He kind of does.
He does. He kind of rocks the sandy-haired look. Yeah. But he is amongst a good few other high-profile young Hollywood
against. Who we got?
Dave Franco, who we know from Bad Neighbours, who's also James Franco's brother.
Yeah.
There's also Logan Lerman, who you know from The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Fury.
Oh, the name Logan.
And then also, I'm glad you know that. Yeah. And then as well, who I think could be a strong contender would be Alex Taylor Johnson. You know, he was in Kick-Ass. He's married to the 50 Shades of Grey director. So yeah, he's up for the running as well. So there's so many names that have been thrown in the pot. They have said that 2,500 actors have either read or auditioned for it. So
one of the biggest auditions ever, basically.
Especially since it's not going to go into production until like 2017. So yeah.
So we'll keep you up informed. Come back to 2017, we'll let you know.
And we'll have it.
Finally, another exclusive up on Goss.ie today is Alan Hughes has talked out again about the whole feud with Oliver Callan. It's actually kind of going on a bit too much, but he has now said, I want to stop talking about it. He's saying that.
He literally got caught up with him earlier and he just said, I want to put this to bed. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. He said that Oliver keeps on kind of maybe egging it on and it's not him. But you know, it's Christmas, it's a time of sharing and giving and kindness.
Break bread together.
Come on, people.
Yeah, come on, let's all be friends. Let's all be friends. Well, that's it from us today. For these stories, videos, and much more, make sure to check out Goss.ie.